Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's good, Jamie?
Come on in.
They won't take me out my element. Nah, take me out my element.
Tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I'm actually from the East Coast, Virginia, Virginia Beach to be specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what brought you out here?
Honestly, I came out here with a PR degree, and this is the land of PR, so I had like a couple internships, and I grinded it out for a little bit, and I decided to stay because I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about Virginia. Like, what's one thing that's unique to your hometown?
It's a military town for sure. I think Virginia, like the 7 cities, we have 12 naval bases.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's a very strong military presence.
Are you a military brat?
I am.
Oh, nice.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was in the Navy, so.
Dope. Okay, so since living here in LA, what has been the best part about living out here?
I'd say the best part about LA is, people probably gonna hate it, but I love the people. I feel like in Virginia, you only have like certain groups of people, they're not necessarily like, I don't say segregated or anything like that, but it's not LA. LA has everyone, everywhere you go. I got to learn so much about cultures and it just matures you in a different type of way because LA teaches you more than just your hometown, if that makes sense.
Right. In part with that, we know that you are big on Twitch right now, so let's talk a little bit about that. So, What's your favorite video game you're playing right now?
Honestly, I have not let go of Rogue Company. It's a third-person shooter. I play it every single day. It's ridiculous.
What's the best video game of all time in your opinion?
So I grew up playing Mario and Nintendo and stuff like that. But after COVID, I got into gaming. So I got a PlayStation and I started playing all these other games. But I will say that I don't think I've played enough games to be like, this is the best game of all time. Because if that's the case, then I would just probably say Mario. You can always play Mario. That has to be the best game.
Classic, yeah.
Classic, yeah. I gotta go with classic if I have to. So.
I feel that. Okay. So, would you play on PC?
I have a PC, but I also have a PlayStation. Team PlayStation, if that's what you're going.
So, how would you rate yourself as a gamer on a scale from 1 to 10?
Well, what does 10 mean?
Like you're killing people, like shooter games, like you're just killing people on a regular.
That good?
Yeah, you're that good. Yeah.
I have fun. Let's start there, okay? I'm just having fun. I'm not in no tournaments. I'm not trying to do any of that. I probably say if you want a challenge, put me on your team. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna get the job done. Okay.
I'm gonna get the job done, and you're gonna get a lot of downs. Protect me.
It's always been PlayStation from the beginning.
Well, again, Nintendo is my first love. I still have a Nintendo Switch. I've always gotten the Nintendo upgrades. But I'd say PlayStation, there's just every type of game on there. Every type of game, except Mario. But Mario can kind of, sometimes you need a little bit more excitement than Mario.
Right, yeah, it's a little bit older, We've upgraded,
Yeah, graphics have upgraded and Nintendo hasn't.
Right. So going back to that degree you had, you said you went to VCU, right? Mm-hmm. So did you ever really put to use that degree?
I feel like I use it every day. So my degree is in public relations, which is, a part of marketing. It's a part of communications. It's a part of emails. It's a part of your PR kits, as a social media content creator, as an actress, all this stuff. I use it every day. Let's just say that. I use it every single day.
You went to college, but if you had the choice, would you choose college or not to go to school?
That's a tough answer because it's about what you want to go to school for, Do I think college should be as expensive as it is today? Absolutely not. I don't really see how that benefits the country at all. But anything other than that, it really is just about what you want to study and what you want to learn.
For sure. I definitely agree. It depends on the person, for sure. Mm-hmm. Fame or fortune?
Fortune.
Why?
Because I don't need to be famous. I just want to be financially free. You know, I don't need to be famous to do that.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. We all have our own level of success, and mine isn't necessarily about fame.
Okay, what about your number one dating rule?
Like if I'm dating someone, you can't do this.
Maybe somebody's trying to talk to you, you know, a guy approaches you, you know, what's something that is a must?
Humor.
Humor.
I've realized in all of my years that I am attracted to a funny man.
Next travel destination?
I'd love to go to Greece.
Santorini.
All of that. It just looks so peaceful and it looks so nice. But if we're talking about partying, I want to go to Ibiza.
What is that?
A lot of people call it Ibiza, but I think the proper pronunciation is Ibiza, and it's in Spain. It's a 24-hour party, and I'm fucking waiting for that day. Hopefully I don't have kids. I'm waiting for that day. So there's a relaxing vacation that's the goal, and then there's I'm trying to turn up.
Hey, put the kids to bed.
Huh?
Put the kids to bed.
The kid's not going, first of all. That's what I'm saying. They with their grandparents.
Okay, what about any hidden talents?
I'm double jointed. It's a hidden talent. I feel like it's a talent. Is it a talent?
Yeah, can you show us?
It's like a little fun fact, I guess. But yeah, you guys want to get nasty? So yeah, so look at my shoulder, right? Can you see my shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh.
Yeah. I can do that anytime. I can do it both my shoulders. I mean, I'm double jointed everywhere. It's nasty. I'm pretty sure I have to like attach my arm when I get older because it will fall off. So yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, East Coast or West Coast?
I'm from the East Coast. I gotta say East Coast.
Last book you've read or are reading?
Interesting enough, I bought a book yesterday. It's called Driven to Distraction. It's about adults with ADHD. So it's a very good book. Like if anyone has ADHD, like you should definitely get that book.
Pick one, TV shows or movies?
I'd say TV shows. I love TV shows. I feel like I like a good movie too. They're just so hard to come by sometimes. You know, like you can enjoy a movie, but to be like, yo, that movie was good. You know, like there's only a couple a year, I feel like. And with TV shows, we're spoiled.
Right, so much to choose from nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite TV show of all time?
That's a hard question because you ever try to go back and watch your favorite TV show and be like, this is trash, right? So it's like about the times and stuff.
Oh, one of your favorite TV shows.
Okay, one of them. I'm a big fan of, dang, and I almost forgot, New Girl. I'm a big fan of New Girl. That show was hilarious. A big fan of Game of Thrones, big fan of a lot of HBO shows. I'm gonna lie. Westworld is really good. There's only certain shows where you turn the lights off and then you watch it. That's when you're like, yo, this show is good. Yeah, HBO has a lot of good shows too. So.
Yeah. Shout out to HBO Max.
Yeah, that's a dream of mine to be on an HBO show.
Yo, come on, HBO. Watch this. Give us some deals.
Please.
Give us some deals.
Make a little girl's dream come true.
All right. So, what about your morning routine? Tell us about that.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I need one. Oh my gosh. So I noticed that obviously I have ADHD, right? So my morning routine can get just everywhere. And so I'm struggling with a morning routine, but I'd say normally, which I'm gonna fix, is like I get up, I brush my teeth, and then I make some breakfast or just coffee, and then I get on the game for about 2 hours, and then I get started. So it's not very productive in the morning, but it helps me wake up for some reason.
So we're getting to it. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. It's a work in progress.
I love it. I think that a lot of people are also on that same wave too, just figuring it out, you know, because a lot is going on here. You know, we live in LA, a lot happens in life. So, you know, you gotta kind of find some type of structure over time, you know.
You do. I feel like my ideal routine would be like I get up, I work out, I come back, I have breakfast, take a shower and then breakfast, whichever. And then get my day started. But I feel like because I'm not out of the bed and I'm working out or something, it's like I need something else to wake me up. And the thing about gaming is that it's addictive. It's like one more game, and then it's like 2 more hours. So.
Well, that explains it. Okay.
Yeah. So that's. Yeah. So it's like I know I shouldn't be doing it. So I'm going to change it. How about that?
Got you. Love to hear it. So if you could live anywhere in the world, where and why?
Probably live on a beach, an island. I love the water. I'm a beach baby. I feel like America can just seem so overwhelming at times, and I feel like living on an island is definitely like an everyday piece that I feel like we don't experience, and I would love that.
When was the moment you knew you were an influencer?
So influencer is a funny word. An influencer to me, I guess I've never really come to terms with the word influencer for myself. I feel like I knew I became an influencer when people were telling me I should sell something. And it was just like that simple. I was like, oh, I guess that does make sense, you know? so I mean, that was like the first time I knew it, because that's what an influencer is, you know? So I think that's why it's like sometimes that word is just, it's an interesting word, but that's exactly what it is.
Right. I mean, so many people nowadays call themselves influencers. So,
Yeah.
Who was the first person who left you starstruck?
I don't think I have been. I'd say Beyonce. If I ever saw Beyonce, I think I might start crying. She has that power.
But nobody's ever left you starstruck. Not even a little bit, like.
Not anyone I've met. I wouldn't say so. But I don't think I've been to a lot of places where I'm gonna see, like, oh my God, that's Rihanna. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've ever been in the same room with a Rihanna or a Beyonce. So, you know, for everyone that I guess I have met, then like, no, I haven't.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from social media?
Consistency. I'd say it taught me the importance of consistency. Because like, even when you work a regular job, you know, it's a job. If it's not your career, it's just a job, you know? So you're not necessarily like working your hardest and doing your best every single day. It's like, man, 5 o'clock hit, I'm out. You know what I mean? One thing about social media, it's about being an entrepreneur, and it's 24/7, and it's just consistency. You know, like consistency. It's like you're writing, you're trying to schedule people, you're collabing with people, you're doing auditions, or, you know, like it's just consistency of doing everything to finally reach a point of just progress.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel like, to get the results you're looking for sure. If you could live out someone else's life for a day, who would you choose?
I'd say it's singers. Everyone would say Beyonce. Of course, we want to sing like Beyonce. I would love to sing like Beyonce. But you know who like really kind of just struck out at me? Halle Bailey. I saw that new Little Mermaid trailer, and her voice. Man, I would love to live her life with a voice like that. I've never been able to sing.
Hey, that'd be dope. Yeah, one day then you could, live the Little Mermaid lifestyle that she's living.
Disney
right
princess,
Disney
please.
princess. Yeah.
Can I please? She has a golden life right now. Like, oh my gosh. Her voice though, it will bring you to tears. It's beautiful.
Yeah, in this movie I feel like it's really showing who she is. And then also like she's out of here now. Like she's starring in the Disney movie, first Black Little Mermaid. Like she's out of here.
She's so talented.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
I'd say Vaseline. I can't live without Vaseline, because you're not talking about like food and love and stuff, right? Or nothing like that. Just like items.
Like physical items, yeah.
Okay, I'd say chapstick, Vaseline. I'd say lotion. I'd say, I guess the third one, I'd probably say caffeine.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
You gotta have the caffeine.
I like caffeine.
Who do people say you look like?
I get Paula Patton a lot. I've gotten like a Thandie Newton. I've gotten, it was funny, my first acting class out here, they said that I was a mix in between Reese Witherspoon and Halle Berry or something like that. And then I was like,
Oh, wow.
I can kind of see that.
Okay.
I definitely see a Reese Witherspoon.
If you had superpowers, what would they be?
I'd be able to move objects with my mind. That's what it'd be. It'd be easier to clean up. And two, I'd always feel safe. You know, I'd be able to move you out of my way. If you want to start problems or something, it's like, bye. Like, I'd always be safe, you know. Oh, bullets coming, sight. You know, so.
You don't want these problems, big fella.
Right, trust me.
Okay, what's one piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to be an influencer or somebody on social media that has some sort of influence?
If you want to do it, do it. Everyone is. And I feel like it kind of lets you get to know yourself too as a person, what you are passionate about, and you can figure that out along the way. I feel like if you want to do it, you should do it. And social media is not going anywhere. We can already see the progress it's making. So if you want to get started, you should definitely get started, because there's nothing more fulfilling than like finding your purpose.
Love it. Gotta find that purpose.
You got to.
So tell us, are there any upcoming projects or adventures that we should be on the lookout for?
It's a secret, but it's only a secret because you don't want to talk about something before it's finished. Because I read that you get the same like dopamine from receiving said things you're going to do versus actually doing them. You get the same amount. So, but no, I don't have any movies or anything like that. But keep your girls' fingers crossed. Maybe HBO gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? I hope so.
Come on, HBO.
Come on, HBO.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Jamie. So where can people find you?
Awesome. So on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitch, it's all Jamie A. Riley. Also my TikTok. But yeah, you can find me on all these platforms.
Thank you so much for being in my element. Thank you for letting us in your beautiful home today.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Until next time.
Bye, Marcus. Bye, y'all.